Break, and as you can see, Chris Trill very animated today. I'm Drew Carter along with Chris. Chris, what's going through your mind right now?
It wasn't the way everyone hoped it would end, but
Including the dogs.
Including the dogs. Bark at the park today, by the way. Lovely atmosphere, but we're going into the All-Star break with 30 wins, which is good compared to last year. So you gotta take that into account.
That is very nice. Yeah, absolutely. Doubledays with 30 wins. They fall to 30-24 with today's loss. Now, a couple of silver linings here for Auburn. Number one, as you mentioned, 30 wins for the Doubledays, which is something they didn't accomplish until the season finale last year. And they go into the All-Star break with the league lead in All-Stars with 6 guys, 4 position players, and 2 relief pitchers. So it's really not that bad, all things considered.
Yeah, definitely not. I'm trying to think of all the positives you could take about this 30 wins. You got the All-Stars that are definitely going to take that momentum into the second half if they're still here. If they don't get promoted, which good for them. But those that are going to stay, going to help them fight for a championship.
Yeah, and that's sort of the nature of minor league baseball, right? Is you want your guys to play well, but not too well, because if they do play too well, then they'll get called up, and hopefully some of these guys do move up through the ranks. But maybe after this season, maybe after they lead the Doubledays to a playoff berth, which they haven't done in about 5 years. So now we move on to our Tompkins player of the game. It's Adalberto Carrillo. A couple of bright spots for Doubledays on offense tonight. Adalberto Carrillo actually picks up their first hit in the 4th inning, breaks up a no-hitter from Eli Krause, who was fantastic today on the mound for the Spikes.
Yeah, in that third spot we were talking about earlier, the pregame show, if you guys were watching that.
You weren't.
But in that 3-hole after starting most of the season in the bottom half of the order, so it's nice to see that bat come alive, especially from him DHing tonight. Yeah,
Carrillo ends up with a couple of singles and RBI in the 6th inning as well when the Doubledays scored their only 3 runs of the game. He is our Tompkins Trust player of the game. Yukor Hicek, let's go with a new guy. How about Justin Connell? He picks up a couple of walks today. He's now reached base safely in both of his first 2 games with the Doubledays after